You, how are you doing? Yeah, you're great people. It's you I'm talking to. Great people, how are you? This far, I hope you're doing excellently well and that you are keeping safe. And I'm talking about safety because of what I really want to talk about. Um, is it an elephant in the room? Mm, I just want us to analyze issues um, and to be very logical while at it. Concerning what has been happening in our nation. Sometimes you're watching news or you're even going through the social media and you're just like, hmm, really? Really? Is this what we really want to subscribe to? And I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking, hmm, what are we up to? What's going on, my people? Ah, what's going on? So I'm just here to be logical, just to analyze and just to look at issues. I just want to provoke our thought process and our mindset so that we may be able to look at things from a wider perspective. I'm just trying to look at how we relate. Imagine on a day to day basis, we find ourselves in this locality, we find ourselves in this community, and naturally, every day to day of our lives, wherever you find yourself, you are not alone, isn't it? The other people there, beginning from your own house, beginning from your own family. Then, when you go to wherever you are going, whether it is in the marketplace you're doing business, or maybe it's in the corporate, or maybe you are maybe even a civil servant, or maybe you're just working in a company or in an office, everywhere, every day we find ourselves together, but we are always different. We are never the same. Even if we are in the same family or in the same department or in the same business, we always have differences. We are never the same. There is something that is making this person and that person differ from you or me. We are never just like together like a sini pancake tumefanana. We are very, very different naturally and we coexist. Have you ever thought about it? You work in the same place, you are different, you may differ on how you do things, you may differ on how you get things being executed, you may differ on how you deliver on your job, but at the end of the day, the job is done. But guess what? You go through the day, okay, you go through the day concentrating on delivering on your assignment and your purpose and what is expected of you doing your job. If it's a business, just making sure that your business is flowing. Yet, where you are, there are other people. How is it that we always coexist? We always relate. We are always interacting, we are always socializing. While at it, we are very different. There's no friction. Sometimes, even when you differ or argue, you argue, you close it, you move on like nothing happens because you have to coexist. You may maybe go to the right, another person goes to the left. Have you seen even those family meetings? Zinaisha, mnapatana, you are not talking from you are not reading from the same page. Tempers flare, all things, you know, scatter. I've been in so many of those, you talk about issues, you disagree. You disagree. You will come back later on to just agree to get yourself moving. But when it comes to politics, my goodness, siasa. When it comes to politics, I don't know, it's like there's an injection, to not inject. It's like some just a funny atmosphere comes and some spirit just comes to, to ginger people. And the way they are gingered, my goodness, even if it is for spoiling, nobody stops to think like, very few people will take a back seat and look at the issues and analyze and ask, what if? If I do this, what is it going to do? If I don't do this, what am I going to achieve? Many people, I don't know, there is a release in the atmosphere. And people like myself, we believe life is spiritual. It's not a matter of whether you believe it or not. The life we are living here on earth, it's spiritual, 100%. So some of these things you see them manifesting, they have already been actualized somewhere. They are just manifesting. And they have to find someone they will use to manifest through, you know. Mm. So anytime you find an area you are, or maybe yourself, beginning to feel like you want to behave in a certain manner that you will not naturally do, I pray that we will get to a point whereby you just stop, think about it, or sleep over it, meditate over it, and you will realize what you really want to engage in. Is it really worth it? Who is going to benefit from it? Mm? How am I going to benefit from it? Who is going to be hurt at the end of the day when the dust settles? And then what? I'm just looking at us, and this one is specific, like for us who are, getting really excited that we are looking forward to 2027 because we want to believe that we will get change. But I just want to just look at it like, even as we are waiting for this change, can we get there when we are whole? Can we get to that bridge and cross it when we are whole? When we are still normal, when we are still relating, coexisting, interacting, socializing, and just waiting, irrespective of the differences that we have, irrespective of the opinions that we may be holding that are different from one another. Look here, politics is a job someone is looking for, and we are the people who are rating them and are the ones who are holding the interview, and we are the ones who are saying that this one should come in and this one should not come in. So we need to just understand ourselves and know things fall apart. Like at my level where I am at, if I do this, what's the effect of my action? What is my immediate effect? What is the long term effect of my action, of my utterance, anything that I'm doing now? Is it something when I look back at, I will be proud of? Is it something I'm going to clap and give it a standing ovation? Why am I saying that? Majority of people, the percentage of people who have been even graduated, people who are well read, people who are well qualified, people who are feeling frustrated, yes, and yet they are having the capacity and the ability to be able to be somebody. They are out there trying to find a living the best way possible. But these are people now who are coming to you so that you may allow them get their well-paying job, well enumerated, you know, with benefits, with good perks. You who is jobless right now, you who is frustrated right now, you who is your business is struggling right now, who is fighting so that you can be stable. Mm. Nakuuliza wewe, nani anakupigania upate job? Those places you are applying, those places you are visiting, even looking for funding, whether it's for scholarship, whether it's for business capital, that job that you so much want, that follow up of your maybe promises that have been made for you to get a job, to get an opening. Who is fighting for you by hook and crook so that you may be there? Have you asked yourself that question? Nani anakupigania daily ndio survive? Nani anakupigania daily ndio uishi? Who is coming to save you? Yeah, I wanted to screw it inside. Think logically. Who is coming to fight on your behalf? Who is holding your hand and overturning a whole company so that you can get that job? Who is overturning everything so that you can get that deal, to make yourself better, to get that appointment, to get that opportunity, to hit your highs? Who is doing it? Nobody. It is you. Wewe ndio utajiamsha, ujipiganie. You wake up, sit with yourself. If you don't have anything to eat, to put on your table, to sort your family, it is you that goes to bed cracking your head, having sleepless nights, getting depressed, frustrated, overworked, so that you can make your ends meet, so that you can achieve your goal, so that you can execute your dreams, so that you can move from point A to point B. But guess what? You normally do it you. If you wake up and you don't do it, nothing happens, nothing changes. Why is it that we get, this psych that you forget who you are, you forget the process you followed, and you are willing to destroy somebody's property? You're willing to break and destroy somebody's shop. That somebody is not there, is within your community, hapo karibu na wewe. Where you normally go and sort yourself. You have commodities next to you. You have services brought next to you. Where you are the people who are beneficiaries. But then at this particular point, because nobody is reasoning, majority of people are psyched up. The only thing you feel like is, I'm going to bring out my rage and this thing has to calm down. What is the aftermath? After the school is banned, the dispensary, the hospital, whatever has been brought down. That supermarket that helps people to get their produce, to get their commodities easily, that shop. These are people that come in to invest in your community so that even other people within that community can get a livelihood. When there's a supermarket within your community, just one day, right now, the next time you go to supermarket, find out how many people it has employed. Hata hiyo ya mtaani tu. Find out. Think about it. Think outside the box. If it is a school, how many students go to that school? How many subordinate staffs are employed in that school? How many teachers are in that school? That hospital, how many patients are getting to that hospital? Even if it's not what we think, but we are the people who directly benefit. So when we pull it down and we know ourselves, sometimes we have taken so long, so many years, to even get one classroom constructed. Any development, including in our personal lives, it takes so long. Someone has built their house, they have put in their all, but they have taken a lot of time to get where they are. But here it comes to a point whereby someone else just decides they are going to burn that home in a jiffy, destroy that institution in a jiffy. And then you being the people who are on the ground, who are the beneficiaries, you wake up to realize, my goodness, tunaenda shop wapi, tunaenda super wapi, where are we going to hospital? And now you have to crisscross so many and find where there's still one existing, so that you may you may get the services. It might not be you, but you have people. We have families. We have friends. We have associates that are scattered all over. And at the end of the day, either I know you or I don't know you. The issue is there are people there, they are humans. They deserve humanity, they deserve dignity. Can we get to a point whereby when we differ logically, and when we are presenting ourselves, we stand by ideologies? You see, if we, the citizens, teach our politicians that, okay, come as you are, let's listen to what you have, let's decide whether that is what we want. Yeah, there's no point of distraction. There's no point of taking people's lives because someone desperately wants to maintain a job or desperately wants a job for their well-being, number one. But what about you? Who is going to destroy their own property because of you? Who is tearing down a company because you have to be brought in? Have you thought about it? So let us sober up. Let's become sane. At least this time around, let's do things differently. You know, in our constitution, we have right of association, we have right of freedom of movement, to go everywhere. So don't use your mouth ever, anywhere, to say, don't go, this person, we don't want to see you, this one, we will do this. Don't say it. Just let people move around. But at the end of the day, who is the king? We, the citizens, determinant factor. What if we determine that we will just be watching you people? Come as you are. Tell us about yourself. Let us be the judge. And how are we going to judge? The decision we are going to make when it comes next year, 2027. You don't need to fight anybody. You don't need to destroy anyone's property. You don't need to have anybody killed. You see this issue we are doing every time, bloodshed. Life is spiritual, and it's not normal. And it's not good for a nation. It's not good for the land. It's not good for the next generation. And God sees all these things. Remember when Cain killed his brother Abel? God came to him and asked him, where is your brother Abel? He said, am I my brother's keeper? We are seeing it even today. People incite, people instigate, people action, people plan. But when it is done, everybody turns a blind eye and they say, it is you, it is you. No, was I there? Am I the one who is supposed to be doing this? Is it my job? I did this. But have you counted the loss? Lives get lost, they are never recovered. That's a vacuum that has been left in a nation, in a family. Either it was someone's brother or sister, parent or father or mother, or someone's child, never to be recovered again. Some business is never to be restored ever again. Some issues just happen that they take so much that to bounce back is something else. My people, let us learn. Go and take case study. Do you like what is happening in Somalia? Do you like what Sudan is going in circles? Today up, tomorrow down. Somalia the same. Have you seen the cost Rwanda has paid? These things are there. We are being told, even the Bible is written for us so that we may learn. Us, we have been harboring people who run to us for refuge. But today, they are looking at us and asking us, are we okay? We are the ones fighting to capsize our boat. And they are even telling us, you people, please think about it. Are you okay? What is happening in Congo? Are you clapping? So why do you think that we will just behave badly and we will just clap for ourselves and just sit like this and think that we are immune? Who told you? We are not. We better start using our common sense. We better start thinking logically, analyzing matters critically. Let's allow ourselves, we are brothers, we are sisters. Let's differ ideologically. Let's compete on ideology, on development, and let's compete by who is giving me what I think I am looking for. And let me make an independent, informed decision based on that from what is being presented like it's available. No coercion, no intimidation, no killing, no distraction, no thumping of the chest. No, all those things are irrelevant. And none of us should ever wake up and clap for some nonsense like that. But we need to stand and demand accountability and integrity and put our foot down and say, we are the people who belong here. And we are inviting in fact, everyone who wants to be a candidate for whatever seat, they should be able to go everywhere where they feel is within their jurisdiction based on the level of which and the kind of position they are looking for. If someone wants to vie for presidential, they are going to be a president for an entire nation. Why would you stand and say they won't come here? I mean, if they come, if peradventure they are there, will you still say they should not come? God, my goodness. Huh? Will you still say you don't want to see them? I'm just trying to make us think outside the box. If someone is a governor, they are governor of an entire county. They are supposed, in fact, when we see that they have not gone to certain areas, we are still the same people who ask, how come they are not going here? How come they are not coming here? Because we expect they are lobbying everywhere because they are trying to tell us, I know you exist here and I have a plan for you people. They are not exempted. They should be able to go everywhere, no matter who they are. Even if I stand today and I decide I want to stand for this position, it's not someone's decision to say that I am not worthy of it. The people I'm going to ask are the ones who are supposed to rate, who are the common citizens, the ones that are going to be a determinant factor. It is as simple as that. Why are we beginning to forget that and look like we want to destroy our nation? We have only one country. Let's be patriots. Let us be each other's keeper. Let us be able to ask, if I hear my brother there, my neighbor is speaking something that I know is going to bring a bad, consequence, I can go and tap them and tell them, bana, hapo jasema poa. This thing will not go this way because of ABCD. And they will listen because they can think, they can hear, and someone can be able to analyze. The way we've been harboring very many people running in here are just coming to look for, accommodation as refugees. Do you want to do that? Do we want to become the laughing stock? After we have harbored so many people, enabled so many people to find their footing, do we want to break our own foots? I don't think so. I don't think so. We want to grow. We want our country to prosper. So we pray for it, because even we are mandated in Psalm 122 verse 6, pray for the prosperity of Jerusalem, for in our prosperity you shall prosper. We can lobby, we can politic, we can critique, we can differ, but we can do it honorably. We can do it peacefully. And even as we are doing it, we can show a certain level of maturity that investors are not threatened by our character, by our behavior, by the outcomes, by the things they are seeing. Because at the end of the day, you see these people we really battle for. Have you looked at their medical package? Have you looked at their housing package? Have you looked at their salary pack? And have you looked at their families? When we misbehave so much, sometimes those people will be telling you anything because none of their family is immediate. If it is children, they are out there. Our taxpayers' money is enabling them to facilitate the best for their own. Wewe uko hapo unataka kuleta mchezo. Unataka kuharibia ule mtu mwingine hawezi afford kwenda huko. Alafu baadaye, aftermath, I am asking as aftermath, and then what? Look at your place where you are, whether it's within the city or in the village, in the constituents or wherever it is, in the county. How long has it taken to get to where you are as a people? Whether it is in terms of infrastructure, health system, schools, all those kind of things, even normal growth. Do you know there are people who are still a prayer point asking God for a child? And then we want to be the ones that are killing the ones that God has already given us, and we don't think it's anything. And nobody wants to take responsibility. Selling our birthright for a morsel of bread. I mean, ni pesa ngapi umepatiwa yenye itasuluhisha shida zako? Have you thought about that? This money that I hear people are being given to do 1, 2, 3 things. How many of your problems does it solve? Yes, how much of it? That the one they come and dash around. And so finally people lose it and forget this is my neighbor. That when I scream, I have an emergency, they will be the ones that will run to come and pick me up. I suddenly look at them differently and I can do anything against them. Have you thought about it? That person who's giving you that money for you to do harm to another person, when all gets, when the rubber meets the road, who will come to your rescue? Is it that person who is coming to dish you the money, or is it this person that you are being told to deal with? Hayayaya, ni moto hiyo discussion, but ni reality. Ukishuka hapa kwa matu uanguke chini huwezi tembea, nani atakuokota? Si ni huyo mtu anauza hapo mahindi choma? Si ni hiyo duka iko hapo? Si ni hiyo motorbike iko hapo? Wewe umeona mtu wako huko juu atakuja kukuokota? God forbid a life is lost. Have you seen the people who contribute for that funeral? Si ni hiyo kidogo kidogo ya common mwananchi? Toa kidogo, nitoe kidogo, yatoe kidogo, we do this. Even for bills. Have you not seen it? My people, tufunguke macho. Let's open our hearts. Let's open our minds. Let us approach these processes ideologically, idealistically, and let us be 100% logical. If someone wants to argue based on ideologies. There's no need to be bitter to introduce something that will bring hatred. And yet after tomorrow we need to coexist. We need to be neighbors in the market hapo tukijaribu kuuza. We need to meet at the workplace and we need to work together so that we may achieve our goal. We need to be together in church, lifting holy hands, holding hands and praying in unity. And we want to misbehave as individuals, really? Let us not be the people who enable politicians to carry out their wickedness. No. Let people come. And when we do this, even themselves, they will align. Because if you come and do whatever and look at around and splash money, and people just look at you, they don't do what you intended. In fact, you see them seated comfortably. And in fact, we should be able to borrow, like I was seeing what we don't want to say they are first world countries. There are people like that. People can come together. We need to get to a point whereby we have presidential aspirants, all of them coming. If there are six, wanakuja in the same forum, all of them together. And we let them sell. You sell your agenda, sell your manifesto, sell yours. We are all at the same point, but we are hearing all of you. We are giving all of you audience. Me, I want us to get to a point whereby we get all of them. If we have a field and we hear Kenyans will be in this field, if you are vying for presidential seat, kuja. All of us, whether we are from this party, from that one, or partyless, we will just come. All of you, you are contending for the same position. We will give you time. We want to hear from A, B, C, and D. After that, we thank you. We ask our questions. You respond. You go. We go back home. The next loot will come. Go round, 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 round. The same way. Nobody's fighting anybody. Why is it that these people, you don't want us to see eye to eye? Meanwhile, when they are beginning to meet up and they need now to make decisions based on self-interest, do you see them holding guns? Have you not seen them even using your taxpayers' money to go and hold very high-end meetings because they want to agree for a common interest, for a selfish interest? Alafu si mimi na wewe tuko hapo ati we don't want to beat up and we don't want to talk and we don't want to agree like this. It's not supposed to be like that. Let us maintain peace. Let us maintain unity. Let us know that this is our nation and let us build the economy together. We are the ones that build that economy. And let us give people a level playing field whereby they can move around, they can come and sell their agenda, they can even appear, all of them. I don't know why ati kunakuwa na nini what wanasemanga ni rivalry parties. No, these are people that are coming, all of them, they are coming to us to sell their idea. Why is it difficult that they can't come together? It is the people who are supporting this one and this one that decide we will not be together, we will not coexist. That at that particular moment. But when we leave wherever we are going, we go back to where we have come from. In that home, there's that your neighbor, there's that your whatever, in the same community. So let's get serious, people. Let's get serious. Let's value what we have. Because you never know the extent of what you have until you lose it. So may the Lord really help us. May we be like, like this. And may we just differ ideologically. And at the end of the day, all of us, everyone, will have liberty to make their independent decision and life goes on peacefully, nicely. And God will be a blessing to us. And at the end of the day, we will still have a nation, we will still relate, we will still mingle together, associate, and we are good. Sawa sawa. Kenya ni home. We dey here. Please, 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 let us preserve lives, properties at all costs. And let us value the peace that we have. Let us value one another. Let us value what we have. Thank you for listening. And if you have an idea or you want to say something, leave it in the comment section. Let's discuss and let us create this awareness around us. Let us just hold ourselves together and know we are in this together for good, not for bad. Sawa sawa, my people. I love you.